This Earth Day, we've got two guests joining us to learn how you can make some kid-friendly, sustainable crafts some of them out of scraps you have at home. Joining us now is Marla Cortez and Roger Cortez of Tutor Doctor. Thank you both so much for coming in. So you guys work with kids a lot, and we may want to reinforce sort of the meaning of Earth Day and working with biodegradable items, sustainable items. Talk to us about, let's start with just some of the products. I love a good little terrarium.
Right, so I'm actually going to demonstrate today a do-it-yourself terrarium. Excuse me. I have my end product here, but
okay,
I'm going to have my helper.
How easy it is.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
And some of the things that we need to put in them. I love these because this is not like a construction paper thing to hang up in your kitchen. Those are great, but you could like put this on your counter.
On your counter, you can put it in your living room. Yeah. Actually.
Okay. So first thing
we need for a closed terrarium. It becomes a closed terrarium when you have a lid.
Okay.
So that's it. So we're going to start with pebbles. This time I got aquarium.
Oh, like
pebbles, so it's real because I had them at home.
Okay.
So we used to have an aquarium. I never threw the rocks away.
So you could use those.
But
you could use any type of rock.
If you go with a larger rock, then you have to use like a strain, like a mesh, so that the dirt does not seep into the
because you want to keep them separate. At the end, you'll see there's like layers, and that sort of gives it a pretty...
Correct. This will serve as a filter.
Okay.
It'll filter your water. It'll filter the air.
Got it.
So next, we're going to put some moss. You could use charcoal filter, activated charcoal, but it's more expensive.
Okay.
So I had this for my plants, so I went ahead and used the moss.
So would we get that in a nursery or like
in a nursery?
Home Depot.
Home Depot has
moss.
Some. Yes.
Okay.
Just Spangam moss.
And these layers are to keep your plants alive, not just for aesthetics.
Correct.
Okay.
The bottom will keep your water. This is the next thing that'll filter actually the air.
The moss.
And help with the bacteria.
Got it. Okay.
And then we go with our dirt.
All right. So this dirt, I see that something is in it, like the little, so is this like
is topsoil.
Okay.
And I added perlite so that it can absorb the water.
What is this perlite?
Perlite is,
what is perlite?
This is this little white things.
Okay. But what do you, it basically helps
helps with the water retention, the humidity.
Okay. Yeah. And we get all
it
that
won't
again
dry
at like
out.
a nursery or
any nursery will have it.
Okay. Or gardening
you might even find it,
at the store.
Now even at the grocery stores, they carry everything
small,
a little bit more.
Moss, and then some topsoil.
A little bit of topsoil, and I mixed in the perlite.
And you're keeping this pretty loose. I mean, you're not like packing it in.
I am in a little bit.
Okay. All right.
So this is where we are.
And then you could do these smaller. It just depends on your container, but it has to be something with a lid, or it should be.
Something with a lid.
Okay.
You can use plastic. It has to be clear, so either glass or plastic.
Okay.
As long as it has a lid.
All right. Okay.
And the lid is because once we seal this, we will be miniaturing an ecosystem,
a little miniature ecosystem.
So now we get a little plants, and all these plants, I didn't have them at home, excuse me, but I went ahead and went to the nursery and got some ones that I liked that I saw would do well with humidity in my soil.
How do you know which ones do well with humidity?
I went ahead and just looked and saw, you know how they have this little tag?
Yeah, on the little
thing. And it said will do great in shade.
Okay.
Or in direct sunlight.
Okay. So and we want things for these terrariums that would do well in indirect sunlight. You're going to put them, especially if you're putting them somewhere in your home, near a window, but it doesn't have to be.
Right. So I'll show you the end product. I have one that's open, which I use succulent plants for.
This one is really
That one will be in a window, right? On a direct
sunlight.
Indirect sunlight,
it doesn't have a lid.
Right.
Okay. And then this larger one is really pretty. You can see all the things that you put in here. We said it fogged up a little bit because when you come in our studio, it's really cold. So you probably came from your car into here. But oh, how cute. And you put some little fairy things at the bottom there.
I did.
Just to make it fun for kids. And then, so did you just recently do this one?
I did.
Okay.
We did it this last week.
Okay, so they said that we're running out of time, but I want to ask you how often I should be watering these.
So these should be watered every 2 weeks to a month.
Okay.
Using distilled water or rainwater.
Distilled water or rainwater?
Or rainwater.
All right.
So one thing I wanted to say, since it is, well, I'm going to use something that my son had.
Guy.
So I'll put a little Lego character in here. So you can put
And
little pebbles,
and
it makes it fun. And anybody can do this. I mean, I worked with the kids in pre-K.
Yeah.
You can, of course, it'll be a larger area.
Yeah, these are super cute. Marla and Roger, we're out of time, but we are going to link people to your website on ours, on click2houston.com. Thanks so much for coming in.